Hi guys, this is Sheetal Patel here from Keller Realty. I am here with Tom Bickett again. We did a couple of months ago a presentation on Cash2Key. I think it is time to revisit that route. Just so you guys know, that program is still available and what it is all about. And Tom's gonna walk us through the program.
Sheetal, thank you so much for having me back. And since then, we've now hit our 2-year anniversary of using Cash2Keys in our local market. And we have some really great stats. Our local office has helped over 100 people in South Jersey to be able to make a cash offer.
Wow.
Okay. Now, these are people that are, some of them were home sale contingent, and they used our buy now, sell later strategy, which we'll dig into a little bit later. Or we've done it for first-time home buyers. You know, people who are putting down 3% and still need a mortgage. In both of those situations, Cash2Keys was able to step in, get them qualified for our cash approval, and now you're able to go to market and represent a cash offer. Right? This market is difficult. We're dealing with some of the lowest inventory levels we've seen in over 30 years. We have 25-year highs in interest rates. And it's a difficult operating environment to stand out in a crowded space. So we believe that Cash2Keys is our solution by helping people make strong cash-backed offers using Cash2Keys in our private equity firm here at IndyMac Mortgage. I want to dig a little bit deeper, though, into our buy now, sell later strategy because we do need inventory. And there's a lot of people out there who are sitting at home thinking, like, I'd love to buy a new home. This house, the walls are coming in on them. You know, maybe they bought a house 5 years ago and they got tons of equity, but they don't know how to make that transition and they're scared to be homeless. Right? So buy now, sell later, and we'll share this strategy with everybody, which I just think is great. So we call this our buy now, sell later listing strategy. So what happens is when you identify somebody that would like to make a transition, but they're contingent on selling their home, they're contingent. Right. So what we do is we step in and get them cash approved. And we do that through two processes. Number one is we do a full underwrite. So we understand their credit, income, and asset profile with asking the question, would we give them a mortgage once their house sells? And we also evaluate the house that they need to sell. We're going to do an AVM process on it to determine what we believe that home could sell for. And obviously we know how much is owed on that property. So now we're armed with, yes, we'd love to give you a mortgage. And we have a really good idea, worst case scenario, how much they're going to get once they sell. We're going to lock arms and go to market with them and allow them to make a cash offer. So we get you approved. You have a welcome call with our cash team here at Cash2Keys. And then you as their agent can present cash offers. And now you got a cash offer accepted and you can secure the home. The cool thing is there's 2 paths to the finish line. Path number 1 is they listen to you and they get their house listed. And they get it sold for the dollar price that you suggested, right? And then you can marry it up, right? Yes. So what happens is they would sell in the morning and they could buy this new home that we went under contract with cash with, never really needing our cash. They're just going to have a traditional transaction. That's path number 1. The cool thing about path number 1 is it's totally free. There's no cost associated with using path number 1.
No cost.
No hidden fees, no cost if you can sell their house in the morning and buy in the afternoon. Same day, right? Traditional. All we did there is use our cash to guarantee the contract, to make the seller feel really good about the deal, right? And you did their job, get their house sold, get in the market, they sell it, no extra fees.
Amazing.
Now, it doesn't always work out that way. Maybe they want time to transition, right? Maybe they're downsizing from a 4-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. They got a lifetime of stuff that would be difficult to all move on the same day. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why it doesn't make sense to make that all happen. Or maybe you just want the confidence to know that you have the new home. So what Cash2Keys does is buys the house. We let the client move into that house. And as soon as you get their home sold, whether it's a week later, a month later, we give them 6 months to do it. We would then resell this new home that we paid cash for back to them at the same price. And that's why it's called buy now, sell later. And you notice on the slide, there's 4 different places where we say list your home. So we now give you, the agent and your customer, the strategic flexibility to list the house that makes the most sense for them, right? Depending on the situation, right? So you now have a lot more control to get that house listed when it's right for them and ultimately get absolute top dollar when you sell their house. We want them to win on both sides. We want them to win when negotiating with our cash without worry about contingencies or mortgages. And we want you to win on selling their house and get them absolute top dollar. So this strategy has had a tremendous amount of success, and we couldn't be happier to help people make this life transition.
Yeah, this is really awesome, actually. You know, like people can, it's a worry-free transaction. basically, so you don't have to worry about, like, if you have a lot of questions, like how I'm going to do it, like, and still still secure the property that you want to buy in this market. This is the best route, I think. And if you close in the same day, can you do it? Yeah, of course you do it. We have done a lot of deals. You have
Absolutely.
done even, tons of deal like that where you close on the same day, no fees. And if if you have to go to the route 2, that's pretty convenient too.
Yeah. We want people winning. I think
Yeah.
you use that word,
Yeah.
and we're locking arms. We're on the same side of the table now, right? We're acting as the buyer on their behalf, so we're partnered with you and the customer, and we want them to win on both sides.
Yes.
Unfortunately, when you're forced to deal with a home sale contingency, in order to get that offer accepted with that contingency, it may make you do something that you don't want to do, which is ultimately guarantee and or pay more than you could if compared to utilizing cash.
Yes.
Or you don't want to be forced to take some offer on your listing that's going to get you out of that listing. That might cost you money. We want you to negotiate in good faith and separate the outcomes. Get the best deal you can when you're buying and get the best deal you can when you're selling. And now that they're separated because of Cash2Keys, you as their agent are able to do that for them. It's so powerful. And the people that have used it have really seen a big win in our market. I mean, some of the statistics, Cash2Keys in the last 2 years, our clients are getting their offer accepted 1.4 times per contract. So that means by the time they're making their second offer, they're getting in the contract. I've heard horror stories as upwards of 18 offers before they got in a contract. We know that 30% of the market is utilizing cash to participate in this market. We also know that if a seller receives a cash offer, 90% of the time, they're taking that cash offer.
So true.
And here in South Jersey, I ran the numbers year to date on homes that purchased in South Jersey, Gloucester County specifically. We can run this data on pretty much any county. But if you take out all the home sales of under 150,000, a lot of them are land or flips, rehabs, what have you. So I'm focused on that upper echelon. On average, somebody who took a financed deal paid 3% more than list price, and somebody who bought with cash paid 1% more than list price. So we know right out the gate that cash is helping you win every possible way we can imagine. She knows everything about it. Give her a call. All of her information is at the bottom, scrolling across this screen, and she can get you connected with us. We'd love to help you win in this market and beyond.
Yeah, we are really passionate about home ownership, and we are here to help you any way we can. Reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome. Appreciate you back.